ReptilesTV met up with our sponsors in Paoli, Pennsylvania to spend a day with Taylor Silliman and his family. The goal? To give Taylor's pet bearded dragon Rex a new habitat makeover and to deliver lots of other great sponsor prizes.
Hi, I'm Taylor, and this is my bearded dragon Rex, and ReptilesTV has come to my home to help me set up my Herpers habitat makeover. This is my dad. Say hi, Dad. This is my mom, and this is my grandmom. They're awesome. This is Bryce. This is my brother Daniel.
Hey, get out of my room.
I think having Rex has made me more responsible because, like, in school it pushed me harder to get better grades and work harder, and now I have to, I think all the things that I have to do, maybe chores or something, it'll be a lot, like, I take more responsibility in doing them.
Taylor first met with Paul Demas from Reptology, who set the game plan for the day.
We're really excited that somebody like Taylor won this contest. Now, the first thing we're gonna have to do is get Rex's old habitat out of here so we can make room for the new one. You think your father and Bill are around? They can give us a hand?
Yeah.
All right, let's go get them.
All right, let's go.
With the help of Bill Hornick and Taylor's dad Rick, the gang cleared the room. Next step, carry in all the parts and materials for the big makeover to come.
Now, what you've actually won is a Reptology decorator habitat. That's a custom vivarium that we're going to use for Rex. It's a great cage for him. The actual unit is about 4 feet long, 24 inches tall, and about 20 inches front to back. It's a great cage. So what do you think of it?
Oh, well, this is ridiculous. He's getting a big upgrade for...
He certainly is. Now, the first thing we got to do is finish putting this stand together. We're about halfway done. Okay, so now what we're going to do is take these wooden dowels, and I'll give you a bunch of them, and on all these empty holes, except for the ones that are right on top of these cams, we're going to want to put these wooden dowels in. Very simple, just push them right in. And once we finish this, we're good to put the top right on, and we're almost there. Alright, so you just want to put these cams right in the holes. Once we get them lined up, we'll push it right in. How's your side?
Well, that was easy.
Now that we have this top on, we need to make it nice and secure. So first, maybe you can hand me that screwdriver, and I'm gonna tighten those cams. Maybe just so we can show everybody at home what we're doing. Maybe you can just tilt it back for me. And we're gonna tighten all these cams that are on the top. We're just gonna turn it about a half turn clockwise. Make it nice and secure. We'll just get on each one on each side. Our next step is to install the doors. So first thing we're going to need to do is install the hinges. Maybe you can take the hinges and put them in the 2 holes on each door. Finish up and I'll screw them in for us. All right, Taylor, next is the handles for each door. I'll hold the handle here. Maybe you can put the screw in for us.
Well, how many screws does it take to make the doors secure?
Well, each hinge is going to get 4 screws. So after we put in all 8 screws for this door, we'll make some adjustments and make sure that it opens and closes nice and easy. All right, Taylor, our last step is installing the shelf. So we're going to take these shelf pins. We're going to put them in this adjustable holes here. We can pick whichever height we want. For now, we'll pick the 5th hole. So why don't you go ahead and put that pin in. All right. Now here's the shelf. We'll take the finished side out and just place that guy right in there. All right, Taylor, our stand is done. Now when we get this over to our final place, we'll just lift this guy up. We'll tilt it over, grab it from the bottom, lift with your knees. Put it over here. Let it down.
Hey, heard you guys are moving furniture. You need any help?
You know what? We sure could. Me and Taylor have lifted enough. Maybe you guys could lift the unit and put it on top of the stand for us.
How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Okay, so there you go, Rick. Now slide it back.
All right, looks good, guys. All right, Taylor, we come to the best part of the maker, decorating our Reptology habitat here. Now, what we're gonna do first is just point out the lighting that we've installed for you. What we have here is a custom vivarium light fixture, and what's actually cool about this fixture is you're the first person in the country to actually have this light. Reptilology is about to put out these fixtures, but you're the first one to ever have one of these. Now this is for your heat. We have a 100-watt light bulb in here. We have it located on the left side here so that we're going to create a nice thermal gradient. Your bearded dragon's going to be able to come over here, bask if it likes, and get away from the heat if it needs to. We've also installed a T5 UVB fixture on the top here. And that's for your reptiles' UVB needs and synthesizing that vitamin D3 and intaking that calcium, which is very important for their growth. All right, Taylor, also what we've done for you, and nobody else has this, is we've installed this beautiful custom decorative rock background. And it really is going to help to give this habitat a nice natural look. So now that we've got this placed in, everything is dry, we're ready to go. Our first step is that we're going to install or put in the sand in this habitat for Rex. Right, perfect. We'll just smooth this out. All right, Taylor, so now what we're going to do is make a nice basking platform right under the light for Rex so he can get nice and close to that heat. Now we have some of those extra rocks that we have from the background, so we're going to go ahead and just make a nice ledge for him. Make sure it's nice and flat on the bottom so that it can't fall or harm Rex in any way. Okay, so now this is going to be a perfect basking platform for Rex to come and hang out right underneath the light. All right, Taylor, now what we're going to do is take some of this decorative desert grass and we're going to add it here to our habitat. Why don't you take this one piece, we'll spread it out, make it look alive. Why don't you add it right into that left corner there. Make it stand up nice and straight.
Why don't you put that one in that hole?
Sure, we want to put that one right in that hole of the grapevine. Hold it nice and steady. Spread it out, make it look really good. Cool. Now why don't you take that hide that you had from Rex's old habitat and put it wherever you like. Alright, Taylor, so we're going to install our thermometer and hygrometer. Here's the thermometer. Why don't you go ahead and peel off that one piece of self-adhesive on the back, and then we're going to locate it on the bottom left, close to the rock. Alright, Taylor, now here's the hygrometer. I took the sticker off already. Why don't you put that right next to the thermometer to the left of it. This is the left door. Now, the way you install these is this goes in the back one. You're going to put it into the top track first. Just lift it over. Drop it right in the bottom one. Slide it over. Got these etched handles so you don't get your fingerprints all over the place. That's the left one. So you're going to see this fog up a little bit. That's just the humidity and temperature in there. That'll clear right up though. And this is your right door. Put it again in the top track. Bring it over. Drop it right in. There you go. Now we have the lock here. Just slide that guy right over. You can lock it. Make sure your brother doesn't steal your dragon. And now you're good to go. And once you go ahead, the moment we've all been waiting for, put Rex in his new habitat. How do you think he looks?
I think he looks happy.
And so do I.
Once Rex's home was settled, next up was to prepare his first meals. Crickets from Gann's Cricket Farm arrived right on time, and Rick and Taylor wasted no time in transferring the feeders into their Gann-supplied cricket keeper. There were plenty of Gann's cricket chow and Critterade also on hand, so that they could be fattened up with nutrients. Taylor also prepared a new dish with a twist. A veggie salad for Rex will now include Missouri insectivore diet, which is a complete meal by itself. But first, Rex will have to get used to it. Taylor decided to mix Missouri's insectivore diet with greens and carrots, so that in the coming weeks, Rex has other nutritious food options, along with his feeder insects.
I'd like to thank Reptology, Gann's Cricket Farm, Missouri, and Reptiles Magazine for giving me an awesome Herpers habitat makeover.